All right. So after a little bit of a break in between sessions, we're back at Kingdom Hearts One Final Mix, Part 10. So yeah, it's a little bit different of people for this section. It's just gonna be myself, Fonzie, and Hal. So
Yep.
say hi.
Yep.
And you invited me back on the filler portion of the game. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the point where I start just hopping around world after world, doing slight bits of cleanup because because we have access to green trinities now. I'm going to quickly introduce a little thing in Traverse Town, which is the most quintessential part of the game where how you get the best equipment in the game. Well, by best equipment, I mean EXP rings and Ultima weapon.
Yep.
The Moogle shop. Yes. Moogles in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Moogles in Kingdom Hearts are your synthesis shop. This is your synthesis shop. And for some reason, in order to talk to the main Moogle for synthesis, you have to talk to the other guy to give you a quick little tutorial. In total, there are 48 items you have to craft in order to craft there are 47 items you can craft normally. The 48th is Ultima weapon, as in the most powerful Keyblade in the This is hell. Like, synthesis in Kingdom Hearts 1 is hell.
It's straight up hell.
It's even worse. It's even worse in Final Mix.
Yeah.
Oh, Final Mix is 10 times worse. It's straight up like
they changed up some of the
recipes.
recipes and some were item because they added a couple heartless, right? So and they dropped stuff.
Yeah,
for
they added
yeah.
10 heartless. Yeah, they added 10 secret heartless, each of them dropping a rare item. Which I will be showing all 10 of them off. I think there's 10. I might be slightly wrong. I might be wrong about that. But there are a bunch of secret heartless dropping specific items specific to them. So like the pot scorpion, the ghost inside Monstro, and stuff like that. I will be showing all of them off. But yeah, they are required. Not only that, but there were items that you used to get through just like getting all the spells and getting like certain items in the game that you can only get through synthesis.
Yeah.
Like the 7 elements shield for Goofy, that's only through synthesis now. Instead of it being like you have to fight the mushrooms.
You're going straight over there.
Yeah, I don't. We have a whole two parts actually because I forgot because part 16 is in the works right now. But yeah. And also thanks to Fonzie for more music requests.
And I can't hear it, damn it.
You can turn it up if you want.
Sure.
Turn it up just a little bit though, to where so there's no like echo or anything. Yeah, this is the Sega Rally music.
No, get it right. Daytona, USA, my dude.
Daytona, USA. Sorry, I actually
nice choice.
I do use Sega Rally music in an. Well, not music. I use a specific. No.
Oh man, I love the Daytona soundtrack. So good.
Oh yeah, this guy speaks perfect English. Oh man, I got a good laugh out of it when I was editing this too.
No.
Also, I did use a specific moment of Sega Rally, and I think you guys know what it is, but you'll see in just a minute. You'll see. Yeah.
Hey,
so instead
there
of
yar be a white whale. It's not a white whale. That's a monster.
This one's blue. Yeah, this is we got stopped by a space whale. I don't know how that happened, but we get stopped by a space whale.
The weird thing, I don't go straight to where you're going. I go straight to Atlantica. So like, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
That's the
It's like picking between poison or getting shot. To be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Also, by the way, and yes, I did use the game over music in sync with Monstro just with his, opening his mouth.
God damn it.
He likes Sega Rally. He likes Sega Rally a lot. He likes Sega Rally a lot.
Dude, Sega Rally 95 is dope. Like for real.
Oh yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of like racing games, but I do like the soundtracks to a lot of them. Like I mostly played Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec just for the soundtrack alone.
Freaking Coming soon, Daytona, USA, to a Jaded desktop near you.
Maybe. Yeah, this is a kind of a weird time, but yeah, we're going through a flashback of when they first started coming into this cave, into the secret cave. And there just so happens
no voice acting, because
yeah,
they fixed that in the second Final Mix, but not in this one.
yeah, it's really weird. There's no voice acting. It's just like two little kids going just trying to figure out what's behind the door and stuff like that. And Riku, what's up?
To be fair, wouldn't that not make it weird if Little Sora had Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora's voice doing this?
That would be great. I honestly thought it would be great. I have a lot more fun now that I've gotten used to using Adobe Premiere. I actually have a lot more fun with my editing.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
One day you'll get to my level, kid.
Unlike scrubs like me who just adds all the stuff at the beginning and end of videos.
Yeah. I got a lot better with my editing. Like, I know how to speed up footage, all that good stuff. Adding music, messing around with audio, also, and just fun little things. I made sure. I wish Sync was here because I made a little thing just for him. Hold on. Still one of my favorite robot chicken gags.
Yeah.
That's like an early robot chicken gag too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like season one or season 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pinocchio's a twat in Monstro.
Pinocchio's a twat.
The fucker has high jump before we do. What the fuck?
I know, right? Look at that amazing jumping skills. And yes, I do attempt to try to get some of these treasure chests early because I swear I could do it. I did it like once in the PS2 version. So I was just like messing around trying to do some keyblade hops because that's probably the best way you're gonna get around like doing platforming in this game is keyblade hops because for some reason swinging your keyblade gives you just enough air to land on some platforms.
Sometimes you don't. Like, sometimes you don't even need them. It all depends.
Yeah. But yeah, there are also times when keyblade hops can help make you hit a surface and bounce off it and fuck up your entire jump.
How did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh, okay. So the main reason why they know who Pinocchio is because I completely forgot to show off a cutscene in Traverse Town. There's a cutscene you're supposed to go through where you see Pinocchio, and I don't remember the cutscene because I've only ever seen it like twice in my entire life.
For real, where is it? Like I don't remember that cutscene.
It's I think in the abandoned house, like the house where Geppetto and Pinocchio take shop.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the second time you go to Traverse Time unlocked.
It's either the first or the second time. By the way, the fish is there, but not Figaro.
Yeah, but there is a Figaro model.
Is there?
There should be.
I
might be wrong. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, but they could have just like it probably might just be a random static model that they just didn't put in because they have the goldfish. I forgot her name. I think it's Cleo.
I think so.
I haven't. I mean, Pinocchio is one of my.
I've only watched Pinocchio a couple times.
Yeah, Pinocchio is one of my more favorites of Snow White early stuff. That or Dumbo.
Dumbo's
Pinocchio's a terrifying film at times when you were about 6 years
Oh,
old.
dude.
And now we're in the third dungeon of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, inside Jabu Jabu's belly. I should have. That would have been great if I had thought of that. Just put inside Jabu Jabu's belly as we go into the first chamber.
You know, you could do it in
Oh.
post.
I could have, but I didn't think about it.
Oh, that's good. This is gonna be interesting by the.
I messed up.
Hi,
Hey,
Chris Hansen. How you doing?
Yeah, Chris Hansen makes a couple of appearances because there's some pretty creepy lines.
Come on.
Goddamn.
Go away, Chris Hansen. Yeah, Monstro is an interesting stage to say the least because it's also there are new Heartless, the Search Ghosts. They have probably the strangest coloring out of all the Final Mix Heartless because they're just neon orange, purple, green, pink, like they're neon colors instead of like dark colors, and it's weird. Oh. I.
What?
Nothing.
Discord?
I was trying to remember. So I'm just trying to remember something. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, pretty much Search Ghosts next to Gargoyles probably got the strangest color treatment.
Yeah,
like
a lot of the color palettes are weird.
Yeah.
Like the only more subtle ones is like the large bodies where instead of being purple, instead of having a purple jacket, they have a brown jacket.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have the Gargoyles and Search Ghost, which looks like they just got like neon paint jobs. But yeah, like I said, I lost my train of thought. I was like, uh-oh. Like, yeah. Also, Air Soldier. I think we already talked about Air Soldiers. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Monstro is just. It's definitely a lot better than a future world coming up, but it just like. It's just that world that just kind of shows how much of a twat Riku is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why I had to make a fuck you Riku counter.
It's also the world where you suddenly realise that Kingdom Hearts isn't exactly the best platform game in the world.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh no. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 mitigates that by having a lot of great platforming abilities. But that's not until
to
Kingdom
be fair,
Hearts
it
2.
barely gets used in Kingdom Hearts 2.
If you're like me and go after all the puzzle pieces, they get used.
That's
but
Final Mix.
That's
though.
it.
Like I'm talking like OG too.
Oh, OG Kingdom Hearts 2. No, the only time you're ever gonna abilities are when you're fighting Sephiroth,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Which is kind of sad, but when Final Mix, they definitely make a lot more use out of it,
Yeah.
out of your abilities, especially come the like when you're doing the later game stuff like Mushroom 13 and whatnot. Oh man, can't wait for that.
Mushroom 13 still makes
Yeah. It's don't know why they added it, but it's required for 100 for a technical one for Gold Crown completion.
I honestly think they're better than the recolors in this.
Well, there's not as many recolors in. Well, okay, the recolors in 2 are definitely a lot better than 1, because you get there are some pretty cool colorations, like the Reaper in Pirates of the Caribbean,
Mm-hmm.
or in Port Royal. Like they reversed the colors of his forms. Like instead of his normal skeleton form being red and his invincible form being blue, it's vice versa, and it looks a lot nicer. Then there's like the Storm Dragon and other stuff. Well, if we ever get to Kingdom Hearts 2, we'll definitely talk about that a lot more. But for now, we're going through Monstro, a giant space whale. I never thought I'd ever say a giant space whale in my life.
Well, it's better than the firewall you see in Metal Gear Solid 5.
That's true, and that never gets explained. So
It does.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
oh yeah, oh man.
Metal Gear Solid, MGS should go much more smoothly than this.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're editing it.
Yeah.
Also, for me though, Kingdom Hearts is very like. I find it hard to find specific points to skip out, because if I skip out like fights, then I'm kind of getting rid of most of what Kingdom Hearts did.
Yeah.
That's why I keep a lot of fights in, because if I remove the fight, huh?
Is that possible? I think it was.
I think that was just a random pause, because I don't know why. There are just moments where I will just randomly pause. However, my skills in terms of like editing, I have made it to where I got a lot better with removing random pauses.
Mm.
I'm not sure why that pause was there though. Like seriously, there are just moments where I will randomly just pause the game, and it wasn't even because of like a personal reason or anything. Because at this point, this was like recorded relatively late in the evening, where my grandparents wouldn't need me to help them with anything. So
Yeah.
so a lot of the pauses are just me being like, I think that was because I was trying to check what time I was at on my phone, like what I was on the stopwatch on my phone. That might be it, but we'll never know because I'm not the best at remembering what exactly I did. Especially like, oh yeah, I was planning on removing this because I literally fuck up because I was like being a little bit too much, just wanting to kill everything, and I just repeat the same thing 3 times in a row before I'm like, no, we're going to the next room. Screw the search ghost. We're going in the next room.
You remove your fuck ups? I don't.
Oh man. You know, I would make a fuck you Maleficent counter, but we all know she's evil.
I don't care about him.
Yeah.
I was just messing with him a little.
The clue's in the name.
Yeah. Yeah, her name kind of just means evil. Or like just a not good person.
Mind your own business.
Gosh, it's funny watching Riku trying to be this tough guy. It's just like, like he's kind of like going with zeros like, what am I fighting for? And then there's just this, and then this cutscene happens literally right after.
Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and
Yeah,
showing
this
off that
quote
Keyblade.
pisses me off the most.
Do you even want to say?
And no, I think this one even more. Yeah.
Ooh, savage.
Yeah, like Riku,
He's a dick.
he definitely. Oh yeah, he's a complete dick in this story, but he gets a major improvement come. Oh.
Is that it?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up. Okay, that was editing. I messed up in editing.
Good job, Prasad.
Okay, so I'll explain that off screen. I'll explain that in the next part.
Good job, my dude.
I realized what happened. I just realized what happened.
You better leave that in.
Oh, I have to.